was fixed in my head was, if I can't trust my dad, who can I trust? So a person of authority, which was an adult, but I was an adult at the time myself when I was speaking about it. So then embarrassment come in and guilt come in and feeling dirty came in and all those kind of things, which was a lot hard. It was very hard to contain really, but it had to come out. And I was trying to keep it in and bring it out at the same time. And it was the most hardest thing I've ever done. But because of the guidance of Peter Guilfoyle, I made it. I managed to survive. I never think about the past anymore. I went out for a meal with some friends and the restaurant was virtually a face in the street where I was abused and a face in a shop where my father used to work and where the abuse took place as well. And I don't give it a second thought. It's only because we're talking about it now I give it a second thought. It doesn't control me anymore. It used to control me. Well, it controlled a lot of years of my life, but now it doesn't control me at all. I control it. If I want to speak about it, I will. And if I don't, it doesn't come into my head.
We know that child abuse and sexual abuse specifically is an issue for us. We know it's an issue across the whole country and Liverpool's no different. We know that in recent times, over the last couple of years, we've seen an increase in the number of cases reported to us. And we think that's not to do with there being more instances, but people being more aware. And the more aware that people are, the better. And particularly in this, it's the voice of the children themselves that's important. So we want to try and find a way so that children, even some very young children, know how to talk about this, to whom and when it's important to talk, without worrying them over much. So that's the purpose of the campaign really, to get those messages out in a way that children will understand and be able to deal with.
P. Privates are privates. A. Always remember your body belongs to you. N. No means no. T. Talk about secrets that upset you. S. Speak up, someone can help. Hands!
There's tips and suggestions in our booklets about how to have the conversation, and certainly some parents have said to me that it's quite helpful having a conversation in the car, so perhaps you don't need to have eye contact with your child, and for dads that tends to work quite well. Or perhaps when your child's first going to school or to nursery or starting swimming lessons, and actually saying, you know, the parts covered by your underwear or your swimwear are private, and actually no one has the right to touch you there. And children just get that. They really do. They like talking about pants. They perhaps like showing their pants to others. So actually it's a message that isn't scary for them and they do understand it. But the booklet gives parents really good tips and suggestions of how to make it as easy for them as for their child.